Time now is 7:45. It is still relatively early in the school year. Many parents and teachers are focused, of course, on improving their child's reading, and many are also finishing up assessments, getting ready for parent-teacher conferences, and in some cases might be starting to see some signs of dyslexia. Well, with dyslexia awareness in mind, a local mom from Excelsior has written a book called Lucky Dog. It is specifically created to be dyslexia-friendly and empowering for young readers. So joining us now is Mara Ryan to tell us all about this. She's also the author, but also serves on the foundation board of directors at Children's Minnesota. So thank you. Good morning and nice to meet you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Let's start right there. What does it mean for a book to be dyslexia friendly?
Absolutely. So much of it has to do with design. I really set out on this journey thinking, oh, I'll create an easy reader book with cool graphics. That was what my daughter truly wanted. And as I dug in, I realized there was a little bit more to it. And so a lot of it has to do with font. Readability is a huge piece. And so in this book, I chose Century Gothic, which is a sans serif font, which tends to be easier for kiddos with dyslexia. It's larger font size, 16-point font, so a bit larger than normal text in books. The other big piece is spacing. There's generous spacing between words, between lines, between paragraphs. And you'll notice in the book, the page color is this soft baby blue. Oftentimes, kids with dyslexia benefit from colored overlays because the stark contrast between a white page and black copy tends to create some visual stress. And so we went with this baby blue page color. And then decodable language, alliteration, rhyming. My kids love books that rhyme. It helps with memorization. And then visual storytelling, which guides the reader throughout the entire book.
Wow, I mean, to me, it just came across as a beautiful book, and the coloring is very soothing, but to hear the explanation behind some of that and why, you know, the font is larger, or why, you know, the sentences might just be rather short and simple and spaced out, that makes a lot of sense. You have 3 daughters, but tell us about the inspiration of why you wanted to set out to write this book.
Absolutely. So one of my daughters last year, 2nd grade, came home just absolutely deflated. And this was so out of character for her. She finally admitted, Mom, the books they're having me read in class are baby books. My friends are reading cool books. And as I dug deeper, what it came down to was what the books looked like. She realized for the first time that the books she was reading were designed for kids younger than her. And she wanted to feel like she belonged. And so I thought, gosh, this isn't that hard. I could probably create something to kind of fill this gap. And as my husband and I tucked our kids into bed that night, I went online, I went to Google, I went to Amazon, and I thought, I'll solve this. I'll buy as many dyslexia-friendly books as I can. And what I found was there wasn't much. There really wasn't much. There was books written for kids with dyslexia, or about dyslexia, but very few books written for kids with dyslexia. And so that's where I started. At the time, I didn't have a storyline, but a few months later, we ended up as a family saying goodbye to our beloved dog of 10 years. The family took it hard. Our girls took it very hard. And so we started with a list of all the things we loved about our dog, all the memories we shared. That soon turned into a poem, and then it clicked for me. Here's our storyline. I can write this for my daughter with dyslexia, but it will be a memento for our whole family.
Oh my goodness, the girls and everybody, I mean, how soothing and kind of therapeutic for all of you, and to navigate through that and self-publish and get this book to now be available on Amazon. Do you hope that maybe this will inspire more in the future? Because obviously, like, you've found a real niche here.
Well, the creative juices are flowing in my family. My girls have plenty of storylines they're excited about. But this is week 2 of the book being live on Amazon. In fact, it sold out on its first day. So I've been working through logistics to be sure that we've got it in stock, and it's now in stock. But we're going to go from here and see how this one does. But there really is an opportunity in the market, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and some good tips there for parents if they're navigating that, of things that they might not think about to look for, that might help. So, Mara, thank you so much. Again, Lucky Dog available on Amazon, and we'll get the link on our website as well. So, appreciate it. Good luck to you and your family in the school year.